Ready for game one of Hirmu versus Tempest on Aztec. So spawning in the 9 o'clock position on the left-hand side of the map as the purple Zerg, we have Hirmu, and spawning on the right side of the map as the blue Zerg at 3:30 or 4 o'clock, we have Tempest, or Tempesto as he's going by in this game. And of course, both of these players actually just played in last week's BSL Chobo League as well. So we got to see some of their games, although I do not believe they played each other. Hirmu played... I can almost, like, the name is almost on the tip of my tongue. Played someone else with a difficult to pronounce name. And Tempest played also somebody else. But I can't think of who. I forget, Hirmu, did you play the guy that, like, went Z, or went PZP or something with a game on Sparkle, or it was that Tempest? It was one of you guys. One of you guys was definitely involved in that sort of set, where someone played P, Z, and then P. No, Batosai was the first game, Batosai versus Basil, otherwise known as that one cool dude from TL, aka Jealous, aka Chobos Wagons, aka Fanaticist, aka Murder Erotica, aka who knows how many AKAs he actually has, but it's a lot. But that was Batosai versus Basil. But no, some guy played, and we were like debating if he was random or not, and then I think he eventually commented somewhere that he wasn't random. Oh, yeah, Rauda. Or maybe it was Hirmu that we were wondering about, but yeah, it was one of either Rauda or Hirmu that we were like, Alright, so, looks like both players have done... No, they haven't done the same thing. What am I talking about? Let's take a quick look to see what's happened here. Tempest has done... okay, Tempest has done 12 hatch, but Hirmu has done 999, which is a kind of Ling all-any sort of build. Gets quick hatch production, gets quick Ling speed, and just allows you to spam Lings off of 2 hatches like crazy. So, if you have good control in the early game, it can be a problem for other Zergs to deal with. It's going to be a little bit nicer for Tempest that he's going to already have his hatchery, as it will allow him double hatcheries of Ling production. But we can see that the double hatch for Hirmu will be done a little bit earlier, so that does give Hirmu a few extra larvae more or less to work with, which can give him a Ling advantage. But it can also be a wash against 12 hatch because of travel times. So sometimes even if you have a 2 or 3 larva advantage, that ends up not being a big deal after Ling travel time is taken and accounted for. Alright, so we got some Zerglings coming out. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think he made Lings straight away, because he's at... Well, actually, no, did he? He might have been okay. No, I think he squeezed in a couple, but he should have been okay. I don't think he did anything too weird. But Lings are out now for both players. Yeah, he made Lings right away. He's fine. He didn't waste any larvae. But Hirmu has also, of course, made his control group, and he should have his speed very close to being done. That will be one of the challenges as well. His speed is going to be marginally slower here for Tempest, who is sending out 2 Lings. Could be annoying for Hirmu, but Hirmu is just going to be spamming Lings. So as long as he doesn't, AFK and have multitasking issues, it shouldn't be too hard for him to deal with those Lings. But the concern here is there's just not as many Lings. With Tempest sending those 2 out, there's only 8 Lings against, I think, a control group. So he's going to be very, very careful. And oh no, he gets a horrible concave to start it. This is not a good start to this fight for Tempest. And Hirmu already pushing the Lings down the ramp. Should have more rally to cross. Yeah, 2 more already arriving. We can see there's just going to be an endless Ling rally across the map. Some decent Ling splitting so far from Hirmu, who gets another good arc. And Tempest is just getting murdered in this battle. It's probably already getting close to beyond recovery unless Hirmu makes a stupid dive on some drones. He's going to chase these Lings around. I don't know if that's the best use, but I do like sending this one Ling here to harass the drone. And oh no, too much micro, and Tempest can't keep up, and he loses a few of those stray Lings, but now a few more Lings coming back from Tempest, but there's just too many, and I don't think... I actually thought that was the GG from Tempest, but it's not looking good. He's getting drones. He's losing almost all of his drones. Ling's continuing to flood in the base. They're actually rallied down here, but he's not attacking the hatch. He's just going for the drones. And now he's going to turn and attack the hatch a little bit as Hirmu's trying to secure the ramp. Oh, but he runs past, and oh, just not the strongest micro and engagements here from Tempest. So he took a bad situation and made it worse. Hirmu definitely got the better of all those engagements and takes a quick played game 1. Such is the life of ZVZ. And we will go into... wait, what? I think I did something wrong. I must have remade the same game. Whoops! This game was so long and exciting, we had to watch it again. Cast it twice. Yeah, we remade game 1. Alright, so we're gonna have game 2. So I guess there's a set map order. You think I'd know because I'm playing in this league, but I haven't actually played yet, so I don't know. Alright, let me edit this. Properties. Let's give Hirmu a win. And we'll go into... Oh, I didn't change the map. Oh, I did. Well, I had the map wrong for the first game. Oh, well. Alright, let's do it. Hirmu versus Tempest. Game 2 on Crossing Field. Oh, no, Crossing Field. Oh, Crossing Field is this map. Yeah. Okay, I remember this one too. What was the other one called? Oh, the one I was thinking of. It was not Wind and Cloud. That was like the first ASL map. So first let's introduce the players though. On the left side, as the Blue Zerg, down a game we have Tempest. And on the right side, with commanding link control in game 1, we have Hirmu. Yeah, that's the truth. Endymion is just flat out not fielding me. Like, I keep really wanting to play, but he just shakes his head. He's like, no. I'm not going to let you. Like, you know, it's pretty much time to start the free Lmaster hashtag. I mean, that hashtag should already be started, but really that would need to be more directed at my professors rather than Endymion. To be honest, though, I don't think our team really practices. I think our team mostly just watches Insomniac now. That's pretty much like full-time Brood War training. We're trying to optimize our rage levels. Yeah, someone's saying that Tempest will win this game because of 3 reps, but we always put in spoiler reps, so you don't actually know. Like, it's possible Tempest loses and there's just a 3rd game in there that is a spoiler rep. Like in the last series, you saw there were 3 reps, but it was a 2-0 victory, so there's just a repeat rep. Voodoo doesn't believe us, though. He thinks we're lying. Whoa, okay. Hirmu did like a 5 pool or 4 pool. Probably not. Yeah, I did some sort of fast pool. But Tempest. Did Tempest do overgas? He did do overgas, I think. Because the gas is building more than the pool, so... Looks like an overgas from Tempest. I think that we'll still get Lings out in time to defend this. Yeah, it looks like it will. We're going to sunk in at the same time. But he should be okay, because I don't think these Lings will get here by the time, so unfortunately Hirmu has guessed poorly in this build order, and if Tempest defends this competently, he will be extremely ahead. Obviously a significant drone advantage. He'll have, not only will he have just the 200 gas advantage you get from overgas, but he will also just flat out have gas advantage, because Hirmu is not going to be taking his gas anytime soon. So he's immediately popping Lings. Will he get Ling speed first? No, because it's overgas. So he's not going to have Ling speed, but of course neither will Hirmu, so just going to come down to Ling control, and it looks like his Lings will get here just or his drones will get here. Yeah, see, the Lings are out. So these drones are here at a wrong time, and this immediately is going to tip Tempest off to, whoa, that isn't right. To be honest, if I was Tempest, I might... Oh, that was a little sloppy there from Tempest, who loses one of his own drones already, but drones are pulled off the line. He's ready to deal with this, but a few Lings going free, and he just needs to force the engagement here, maybe have a drone or 2 attack this, and oh man, Hirmu not microing this at all, just hoping that the Sunken will finish, but it's not going to. There's too many Lings here, and we do have a counter Sunken going down here from Hirmu, or is that... Did Hirmu bring a third drone? Yeah, but it's not enough. You can't really get this to work unless you can completely occupy the Lings. Sunken, or creep calling finishes, but it's dealt with. 1 Ling coming in. I don't see any more Lings coming across the map because he brought too many drones, And that is probably going to be about it from Hirmu, as he's only got 3 drones. He's actually trying to get a gas, which I think is crazy. I don't think there's any way you could get a gas in this situation and have it work. I think you just gotta, like, sunken up and, I don't know, switch into something weird. Like, you're pretty fucked because you've only got 3 drones. But I don't think gas is the right answer. Like, you can't even mine your gas. Like, if you mine the gas right now, you've got no economy. It's just not an option to go layer. You just have to try to do some ridiculous turtling thing, but realistically, there's never going to be an option for you to win. Unless you just, you know, unless he makes Muta and you can find ways to sneak lings around or pull off some miraculous sort of game like that. But it's looking pretty over here for Hirmu. Yeah, Tempest would have to do something pretty magnificent to lose from this position. I don't even know what he would have to do, but it would be pretty spectacular. He would definitely have to, like, move command everything around the base until all the lings were dead. Well, I guess this is the way. So these lings go across the map. Hirmu moves, commands his lings, just runs around here all day long, gets nothing done. And he could theoretically lose that way. Speed is done here. What is he making back at home? There's already 2 lings back at home. If he's he's waiting for... No, he shouldn't be waiting for Muta. I don't know what he's doing. But having Idle Larva and ZVZ guys is savage. Maybe he wants to make a hatch. He sniffed something suspicious because he walked in there and there weren't any lings. And oh, now he's decided to turn around. Either he's like, it's gone too far, or he's just feeling, hey, I've got my lings on the other side of the map. I'm going to go for the kill right now. Here we go. Drone drill is too late, so the sunken will go down over here. But what about it? This base needs to pull these lings back and get the drones involved. He's not really fighting this as optimally as he could, but with the sunken on the way, he should be okay, especially since he is going to be ravaging the main base of Hirmu. Sunken is up, and that is it. GG. Tempest is going to take these game. This is not enough lings to kill the sunken, and there's the formal GG from Hirmu, and Tempest squares the match. 1-1. Which will take us into a Game 3 being played on Circuit Breaker. Come here. Circuit Breaker. Of course, we should probably say that Tempest did get the win there. Alright, here we go. Tempest versus Hirmu, Game 3. Wait, did I make it 2-0? No, I've got it right. I got it right. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Yeah, I think you're the one that's drinking something weird. I mean, I appreciate that you're drinking and watching the cast, but maybe go a little bit easier. You won't be able to remember anything. So, in the top left-hand corner is, as the white Zerg, is Hirmu, and on the right side, as the yellow Zerg, we have Tempest. Both players will invariably scout wrong, assuming you follow normal scouting patterns of scouting towards the closest natural. So they will not know what the other is doing for quite a long time. Yeah, I did all my drinking yesterday. Way too much, in fact. So today is not a drinking day, although it is justifiable because today is the 5th of May, right? Unless I'm off by a day. But no, yesterday... Wait. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't remember if today's the 5th or the 4th, or the 5th or the 6th. My sense of time is warped. Warped beyond all belief. Oh, someone's saying they remember me from Game Ranger. Those days, man. Those were entertaining days. I would fuck around on there sometimes. There were some cool people that would come there. Today is the 5th. Honest, Elmaster? In what sense was I honest? Ugh. Alright, what do we have here? We have drones. We have... Uh-oh. We're gonna have 12 hatch from Hirmu against what looks to be 9 pool speed from Tempest, and we know how that ends most of the time. And the answer is usually not good. So this will be difficult here from Hirmu. I guess the one thing that's nice for him is that the overlords are not scouting right, so the lings are not going to immediately go to the right location from Tempest. He will have to go out across the map. And if that delays him enough, it could be okay for Hirmu, but usually the micro to hold this is really difficult. You have to bring drones to work with your lings. You kind of have to hope the engagement gets just sort of finessed just right, and then sometimes you can hold, but oh man, it's difficult. Alright, so lings are out. Let's see where he goes with them. Will he get lucky? Will he get unlucky? Will he send lings to different locations to try to figure out where he needs to go? How will this be played here? And we should see Lair at some point. Especially considering he's continuing to mine with two drones? Yeah, 2 drones on gas. Got his Lair coming down. Hatch is done. We got pairs of lings on the way. Close is speed. Speed's not quite done yet, but alright, here we go. Lings are going to just go to town in the hatch. Let's see, you should try to surround the egg. Oh, what? Whoa. Yeah, it needs to get us around on the egg. There we go. I like that attacking pattern a little bit better. And we should have lings coming out. They are on the way. Drones are pulled. Oh, can he capture these lings? Oh, he doesn't capture them, but he does take a nice initial few hits and then pulls back. But he's got to be careful. He hasn't killed that many yet. And if Hirmu gets timed... Oh, that looks like it went really, really bad for Hirmu. And suddenly the lings of Tempest are ravaging Hirmu right now. Killing several drones, several lings. He is trying to get a sunken, and he is getting a lot of time here. It looks like he might actually get a sunken down, as Tempest is going to opt to go into the main base. He's going to harass with this lings. A few more lings coming down here to attack the hatchery. That is not going to work out. One ling AFK, he's microing these like crazy. I don't know if that's the best use of his time. I don't think Hirmu or Tempest has quite played this all that well. Usually you just focus your efforts on killing that hatch, and it was nice to sneak a few in, but now he's kind of throwing a few lings away, and even though he did get a few initial drone kills, which were nice, he sacrificed a lot of lings in the process, and he doesn't have, you know, a super strong economy to begin with. So let's take a look at this. We have 6 drones here, 3 and 3 on gas, so they're equal in economy, but Hirmu has 2 bases to 1, and their Spire timing... Oh, he's actually just Evo chambering. Okay. Alright, so Tempest is going to have faster muta, obviously, and this can result in some interesting games because it'll be a long time before Hirmu can really get involved in the muta game. So Tempest has the option to take his muta and kind of keep them here, get his own expansion up. He also has an option where he can basically say, hey, I have a muta advantage, and like really focus on shutting down gas, especially at this base. And then if Hirmu never takes this gas, it's always 1 gas to 1 gas, and Tempest starts with the muta advantage. So Hirmu can never catch up in muta count. And it's really hard to protect this gas with spores if the micro is crisp. Like 1 spore, you can just attack this all day. Got a few muta popping out now, and some lings moving out, which is interesting. One thing here to be careful of, actually this is kind of concerning for Tempest right now, or for Hirmu right now, is that there's 0 spore defense in this area. The mutas can easily micro the lings and ramp from here, so it's a very campable ramp. And this sunken, of course, too, can be attacked by whatever, and it looks like he's kind of decided, realized, become wise to that, and he's adding a second creep colony that I suspect is going to be a spore. Losing an Overlord here in the middle of the map. And he's also made a few Scourge, which he might just send at Overlords, I don't know. Actually, no, never mind, they're Spores, so he can't just send them at Overlords. No, actually, he's added a second Sunken. That's surprising. Oh, that's so abusable. Spire still not started for Hirmu. So we'll see where this goes. Where'd the muta even go? Did they go back home? Where are they? There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're kind of all around together. Now, this is dangerous because there's no defense here. I feel like Tempest can kind of break this area open with his muta if he gets the sense of what's going on here. Muta do fly over, no gas, so this is still... It's almost to the point now where Hirmu can't even afford to go muta. Like, there's no way he can ever get back into it. He almost just has to go straight to hive or do something of that nature. Alright, gonna come in here, pick off a drone. Nice pick off. Doesn't really need to pick off drones critically. Gonna force another spore, which is good, but will he sniff out this vulnerability over here? Because what he could do with this position is kill off the lings, you know, because there's no muta coming, there's nothing of that nature, so he could kill this off, and then he could, back here, creep of his own, and then let the sunken rains down the hatchery, and finish off the natural. Spire going down here. Now he wouldn't be able to kill the Spire, that's too close to the Spore. This is dumb. Oh, Tempest, no, 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 what is this? Just use your muta and kill this, and then do that, then that's good, but not attacking into a too sunken wall. Alright, so we got 2 spores in the main. Now, Tempest has not opted to expand it. He's just continuing to make muta, but he is going to sneak in another drone or so here. And I think at some point, he's going to start getting this feeling of, well, this guy has 2 bases, and he's got what feels like a wall of spores to me, so I need to expand myself. Whoa, how do you... Oh, is it right-clicking that does it? Oh. Alright, sorry, I'm kind of entertained by this for half a second. Ah, he's finally discovered he can do this area. Alright, so now I know how that accidentally turns on and off. He's got a micro a little better than that. He can definitely get both sunkens pretty comfortably. Yeah, there we go, there we go. If he gets it just right, he can for sure hit both of these without taking too many shots from the spore. Nice drone pull from Hirmu. Good reactions there. There we go. He's starting to find some of the spots where he can get hits off the spore. Muta behaving a bit silly. I'm surprised that neither player are committing to this. This is like standing out to me as such a weakness right now that Tempest could take advantage of, but not electing to do so at the moment. A scouting lane going across here for Hirmu to get some idea of what Tempest has done in the meantime. Muta patrolling the front, and now the Spire's done, but there's no gas, so realize that there's right now there's a perma 6-7 muta advantage. Oh, but he's got to be careful of Scourge. He eats 2 Scourge. Let's see if he's got the micro against the Scourge. So far he does not. Where's that patrol micro? That one was nice. There we go. Good shot. But Scourge usually not doing that great. These lings move in, but there were always going to be more lings, especially running by 2 sunkens. Almost gets it, but eats another Scourge. So the Scourge from Hirmu are certainly being efficient right now. And Tempest running in again, and Hirmu is going to pull back to his spore colony. Still a very, very low economy for Tempest. That is the one concern, as he has not taken the opportunity to add any drones at all, which is another reason I thought he might be a little more aggressive in going for the kill. Just making muta with... that was nice micro, though. Nice control from Tempest, showing that he has spent some time practicing on those muta micro maps to get that feel of the patrol timing for sniping off Scourge. And yeah, that economy for Hirmu certainly better, and quite a bit more larva to work with, although right now larva are not the issue for Hirmu because the economy is just not big enough. And now opting to take that second gas, and now this is getting dangerous. Tempest had what was, to me, an almost overwhelming advantage, but he is starting to throw it away now, and I'm getting worried for him. Once this, because now there's like a lot of Scourge up, there's a few muta, and he doesn't have like a huge clump, so taking out this gas is going to be difficult. You know, he's going to take a lot of hits from Scourge. If he has 12 muta, 11 muta, then it's not so bad to just pick off this extractor. But with just 6, you have to go so many more times that it's hitting a spore, you know, the spore is hitting you over and over and over, you know, at least twice as many times, and it's not spread out over 12 muta, it's spread out over 6. Tempest has stuck in a few more drones. Oh, look at this. A lane gets in. Does it get a drone kill? No. Nice pull there from Tempest. Nice move as well from Hirmu, trying to get in there with 1. And now we see Hirmu is going to sneak out a large group of lings, but should be all on top of it. Should Tempest. Whoa, straight to Hive. Also now from double gas. So this gas advantage is going to close pretty quick here for Tempest. Here go the lings. Oh, are they going to shut down the hatch? Here they are. Will he cancel in time? Yes, he does. Good reactions, good reactions. And here comes some Zerglings trying to run in. He's going to go for the Spire. Can he get it? I don't think so. Not with Sunken and whatever DPS. Actually? Yeah, I didn't think so. That would have been a bit ambitious. But it certainly caused Tempest a little bit of racing heart, a little bit of anxiety. He's like, oh god, did I just make a terrible, terrible mistake? Alright, so the Queen's Nest is done. Oh, okay, we are going to get some ensnare going on here. I'm going to try to slow down Tempest muta and win an engagement that way. Hirmu continuing to make lings. He has not spent all that much of his gas, which is interesting. He does have a queen out now. And of course, where this becomes dangerous. Alright, so I do like the fact that Tempest is focusing on this gas, but unfortunately, Hirmu has already been able to mine 500 of that, and here comes some Scourge. Oh, he's got to turn him around, though, because with good micro, they do just die. Alright, so Tempest basically cleaning those up, kind of donation Scourge. Really wants to get that gas, but look at it, you know, he's mined 500 right now, and what's the difference in the main? 3k versus 3k. So once the gas is spent, you know, Tempest is, or Hirmu's up now, you know, 400 or 500 gas, and we should see some more mutas being part of that here shortly. A little bit of that gas is in Hive, is in whatever, but each second this game goes on right now is just extra gas that Hirmu pulls ahead by. He's going to be equalizing the muta count here soon. He's got 4 as opposed to the 8, 9 from Tempest, and I feel like Tempest may have to some extent given away this game. It's not over yet, but Tempest has certainly went from a position that was pretty strong, which you could do a lot in. Alright, so we get off a whatever, and that is a ton of Scourge. Are they well cloned? They're okay cloned, and it looks like he definitely kills a few of them, and look how many of them have been softened up. It will take a long time for those muta to get to more health, and not just be like insta-dying muta. And Tempest is not enjoying what has just happened to him. And now the muta are continuing to accumulate. It looks like now Hirmu is going into more or less full muta production. Feeling pretty satisfied. Still making a couple Scourge, but primarily muta. That was sneaky from Hirmu, but it was spotted right away. Or from Hirmu, but spotted right away. And the muta count slowly equalizing. Second gas has not been taken for Tempest, who is suddenly making Hydra, but I don't think that's going to be very useful. I guess he's decided, well, I'm behind a muta, I'm never catching up, so I'm gonna go for some Hydraless Goose. Did the player get upgrades? Alright, so we're getting a Carapace upgrade here, and no, so Hirmu's muta are also going to have upgrade advantage. And now the muta count is equal for Hirmu with Scourge and a Queen, so this is bad news bears. He will finally kill this gas, which will offer a brief halt of this muta advantage issue, or this gas advantage issue, but it should be retaken reasonably promptly here by Hirmu. And then if these muta get caught, the game will just end. So very dangerous. No spores, nothing like that. I'm gonna go down here is Tempest and pick off an Overlord of Hirmu's. This is so dangerous though from Tempest. I wonder if Hirmu's just gonna go straight across the map. Oh man, if I were Hirmu, I'd say I've got good defense at home. I am just gonna go across the map and kill all your drones. So that was, I think objectively that was not a very good movement pattern for those muta, unless he's got some sort of vision so they could turn him around. But to go all the way down to this part of the map, it's too easy for Hirmu to run across to the other side of the map and just go kill stuff. It takes some guts to do that, but if you have a good read on your situation, then it's something that is certainly an option. Where'd the rest of his muta go? Are they all right here? I guess they're all right here. Yeah, okay, they're just clustered up. He's also got a Queen too, so... You know, if he just leaves Queen and Scourge, like... 8 muta can theoretically kill a Spore, but he's fine. He's fine. Tempest is trying something weird here. Trying to kind of split. Wait, no, that is his main muta cluster. Oh man, there goes the ensnare. Now this should be chased by Hirmu, and that's going to be it for Tempest muta, and that should seal his fate in this game, as now any hopes and dreams of any sort of muta advantage he ever hoped to have is just utterly crushed. You can see he did ensnare a few of his own muta, but that's okay. A few Scourge coming in trying to take advantage of this, and he does connect most of them. Whoa, that's a large Scourge fleet, and he's not over Spore, so he is going to eat a few Scourge. But still, obviously, there's, you know, 10, 12 muta left for Hirmu, and none left for Tempest, who is trying to make some Hydra, but I don't think that's going to be very helpful. The economy is not strong enough to really make these Hydra effective. And across the map comes Hirmu. He's going to go ahead and stop and pick up an Overlord. He's actually made a second Queen, which almost seems overkill, but... Alright, so Overlord Boy has been assassinated. And we're going to chase these Lings down a bit. I don't know why Hirmu's not going across the map and just killing him. He's literally got nothing. Well, okay, that's a little unfair. But 12 Muta can easily micro down 6 or 7 Hydralisks, especially 6 or 7 Hydralisks without range. Oh, if he saves that drone. Oh, he saves the drone with quick thinking on the gas. Hirmu elevating himself to base god status with some clever thinking there. And for some reason, Hirmu doesn't want to end the game, so I might have to take away his status because this should not still be going right now. You just won an overwhelming Muta fight in ZVZ. You go kill the other guy if he hasn't GG'd. And maybe that's now finally about to happen. Hopefully it will. Here we go. Hirmu has reached the base of Tempest. He's going to pick off this Muta, or this Overlord here, and then a bunch of Muta are just going to fly over these Hydra, and everything's going to fucking die. Here we go. The moment of glory. Hirmu will take... Actually, that is quite a few Hydra. Maybe this isn't 100% the moment of glory. I think it's still enough Muta to shred all the Hydra, but he did manage to get out a few more than I expected. And with that green, like, it's so instinctive to think of them as just plague, so they should be instantly dying, but they're not. But it's still enough Muta. And Hirmu will take a 2-1 victory over Tempest. As that is all she wrote. Has lost his natural. Has lost most of his drones. Is now going to lose his main as well. There's only 1 Spore left, but there's way over a group of Muta. And 6, I think, can theoretically kill a Spore. I forget if 5 can well pulled. I know with 6 Muta you can kill a Spore. I don't know what's going on now. He's running his drones around, just processing it. Supply plummeting. Ah, that's what he's waiting for. A few return Scourge. The Queen even getting off an ensnare on these Scourge, making him slow. And Tempest says GG, and Hirmu takes it. 2-1 victory for Hirmu.